We've made it all the way to the end. And who doesn't love a feel-good holiday episode? And I know you've all been naughty little boys and girls, so I've stuffed your stockings with the best gift ever. Murder.
You want to start it?
What?
You want to start it?
What? Start
Okay, I'll start.
I'm not even in the episode, so I don't really have anything to say about that.
We're shooting the season 2 Christmas special finale.
We're gonna show you how to have a bloody good time.
Who died in this episode? Let's add some Christmas spirit. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. A classic switcheroo. Andy thinks he's killing me, but surprise! I already swapped bodies with the doctor. A real mixter-upper. R.I.P. Doc. What a twist! And those are such idiots, they had no clue. And speaking of body swapping, it is the hottest trend this season. Never get between a ferocious mama bear and her twin children who desperately want to put their two souls back into one gender-fluid doll. Now who's got some chestnuts for that open fire?
Merry Christmas, Mom.
There's no place like home for the holidays, and all my favorite sugar plums are together just ripe for the murdering. Time to spread some Christmas cheer, Chucky style. Merry Christmas, Michelle. Rest in pieces. What a not-so-silent night. This really is the most wonderful time of the year, and of course, we can't finish this season without one last Christmas surprise. Well, bravo, Lexi. What an incredibly difficult degree of execution. But you can't keep a good guy down, and the true Christmas miracle is that you know I'll be back. I've wrapped up all 22 kills of Season 2, and that's the best present that I could ask for. I'll leave it to those other fruitcakes to unwrap the rest of this.
Dr. Mixter, she only had 3 scenes in season 1, and she was the family therapist for the Wheelers. The character is played by Rosemary Dunsmore, whom I love. I mean, she's a brilliant actress, and so I was really excited about this idea of expanding this character in a way that would be completely and utterly shocking to people, and then find out that she was actually orchestrating events in season 1.
It's quite fascinating, really.
We find out that Chucky and Mixter have their own relationship that goes back decades through her work at this facility where Charles Lee Ray, we saw in season 1, has spent his teenage years, in which our characters now are sent in this season.
Okay, let's see, where was I?
What happens at the end of the story in this season is that we find out one of the reasons that Glenn and Glenda don't feel whole is that they remember that they are in fact a single entity.
One person. There's a moment in the attic where Tiffany brings out the Glenda doll and gives it to Glenn. And it's such an amazing moment. And Don goes, Jennifer, Jennifer. And he showed me his arm. All the hair was standing up on his arm. It was such an iconic moment.
They began life as a single entity, a single non-binary entity.
Yeah.
So they end up going back into the doll, but the Glenn doll, the male look, wouldn't be appropriate anymore. So Tiffany gives the doll a makeover. And so now the doll is a little male, a little female, a little docile, a little hostile. And Tiffany says, but what do I call you now? And in a moment of inspiration, the doll says, we're Gigi now.
I love it.
When we thought of that in the room, we were very proud of ourselves. So it's like, what should their name be? Because this is a big deal, because this iconic character is known as Glenn and Glenda, but now we've taken them to this new place, they've evolved. What is their name gonna be? Gigi, of course.
love
That's
Gigi.
perfect.
Oh, that little pile of plastics makes me so happy. And I was just so excited to see them have a happy ending and this beautiful transformation. And I'm really excited to see Gigi's future.
I think the fans are going to be blown away by how the Glenn Glenda saga ends, but not finished.
Never finished.
Here we go, and action.
Where we find Lexi in episode 8, we kick it off strong. She's in a NA meeting, finally seeking the help that she needs. She is really trying to take a step towards recovery and finally healing from all of her trauma. She is even trying to make amends with her mom.
Okay, this is very sweet, but can you two please stop making out on my floor so I can get some sleep?
We put ourselves perfectly all three together just for Chucky to come and get us, which I don't know why we keep doing it. Again, we're all right in the same place, and Chucky sees us and takes it as another opportunity to kill us again, because he always does.
They're gonna rest in pieces, just like their parents.
There is another favorite death that I have to mention, of course, the death of my own mother.
Your favorite death is watching your mom get cut in half?
Okay, not watching my mother get cut in half. I think it's the craziest death.
Only on Chucky.
Only, it just is. Don Mancini, I don't know how he comes up with this stuff, but it's amazing.
Got it.
Thanks for spraying me with blood.
You're welcome.
Mwah. Perfection.
We're filming the scene where Jake and Devin stab Jennifer Tilly.
And, you know, this is actually my first scene with lines to Jennifer Tilly, and we're killing her. Maybe not killing her, just stabbing her.
I love working with Zachary and Bornfin because their kids are teenagers. They're really good actors, but you know, when the time comes to do some stabbing and get serious, they hop right to it. And they're very professional. Like today, they were supposed to stab me with these knives, and they didn't want to hurt me. And they're like, look, the knife is really short, and I'm just gonna touch you very, very lightly. And they're very concerned about their fellow actor.
I think probably the most challenging part of filming a sequence like this is, you know, the timing.
Yeah, the timing, you know, you have to make sure that you stab at the right time, or I guess Jennifer has to make sure that she gets stabbed at the right time and reacts to it.
We kind of went through the motions of how to make it look like, you know, a good stab, but
Like, watch this. Exactly.
that's a little bit over the top.
No? I think. Oh my god!
We have Jennifer Tilly cornered, and then boom, Carolyn comes out of nowhere and is like, no, I'm taking my mom with me. And then Devin and Jake and everyone is like, what?
That's not your mom. No.
I think she decides to betray her friends and join Chucky's side is probably because she just doesn't really want to be an enemy of Chucky because then he don't want to kill her. And also, I feel like she just wants a friend.
Friends to the end. So what is next for what the real question is, what is next for Tiffany? I know as far as Chucky goes, he wants to kill her.
Next for Nika could be a lot of things. I think first on the list is killing Jennifer Tilly / Tiffany Valentine. I really think she deserves it. I think it's gotta be a war.
You know, I'm just waiting for what Don's gonna come up with. I don't really know what's gonna happen with our characters. I don't know, I think it's gonna be...
Big things. Big things.
I saved 208 so I could watch it as an audience member, so I don't even know.
What will happen, I really don't know. You know, it won't be something fully expected. That's all I can tell you. There's only one who knows that, and his name is Don Mancini.